Hey friends, Diane here. I love the topic of grace and what God continues to do within the heart and soul of the life of the believer, because it is what brings about the whole point of us being alive. We were always made to glorify God. That means we were always meant to live in such a way that we reflect His immaculate character instead of our fallen, selfish one. I'm not sure about you, but I hate it when I still act selfish. While none of us will be perfect this side of heaven, by God's grace, we can come increasingly close to it, though. And so I am grateful for God's grace in my life, because I cannot change apart from it. I crave God's grace in my life because I know when I act more like Him, my life becomes filled, overflowing with peace and joy and contentment. Grace changes my attitudes. It changes the way I think about myself and others. It changes the things I want from life, what I expect from those around me, and what I think I'm entitled to. It frees me, and God desires to pour out His life-enhancing grace on all His children. Will we receive it? When talking about God, I love what Mr. Licato says. His dream isn't just to get you into heaven, but to get heaven into you. Change now, here. This is what God desires for all of us. Why? Because our lives will be more fulfilling, because others will want what we have in Christ, because God will get all the glory. Once grace changes our hearts, living for God, that is to know Him deeply and make Him known, is our new changed purpose. And this is also what makes life worth living. It is only His grace that brings out the heavenly person we were always meant to be. As He told me long ago, "My child, I did not create you, I am creating you." God is truly our Creator, for He brought us into this world, and He continues to reach out His amazing grace towards us so that we can be His, and He can continue to make us into who we were always meant to be. Receiving God's grace, living under God's grace, then giving God's grace, that's the abundant life, grace-filled through and through. More tomorrow.